Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Today we got most likely the last signature shoe of Russell Westbrook. Turned out to be better than I expected. This is the Jordan Why Not .6.
Win, lose, draw, have fun. Just keep having fun.
So the Why Not .6 has a retail price of $140 US or $180 if you're also here in Canada. I'm still used to calling it the Why Not 0.6, but since the 5, I think they're officially naming it the 0.5 and 0.6. Anyways, a lot of people are speculating that this could be his last signature shoe with Jordan brand. I mean, with Zion, Luka, now Tatum leading the way, that's likely. I've noticed that the narrative around Westbrook has really shifted towards the positive side recently. I mean, the guy shows up and plays hard every single night, does his best to not sit out games due to like some BS reasons. So he deserves some credit. This latest model had a big reduction in weight. Sizing is very important, which we'll get into in just a bit, and a lot of similarities to his budget shoe, the One Take 4, which is actually a good thing in my opinion. From the design and execution, I was honestly pretty happy with the quality this time. So without any further delays, let's get right into some details and the performance. They come in the same box as his other shoes released recently, with a big Why Not logo on the cover in that gold color. On the first look, they went with pretty much a low cut this time. There's a Jumpman logo on the lateral side. This gold accent actually goes really well on this black colorway to me. The materials are super thin, just like the One Take 4. You can see the eyelets underneath, so this minimal upper provides excellent breathability. The most notable feature is probably the zip collar, laid out diagonally. What I like about it is that there's a small hook to hang the zipper, so that it doesn't bother your movements while you're playing in them. It's a very typical wavy midsole shape on a Why Not shoe, and this time the rubber also wraps up quite a lot. The traction pattern is mixed with some nubs on the bottom and herringbone on the forefoot, which I'm sure is better than if it only had those nubs. They should hold up just fine outdoors too. My size 10 pair weighs exactly 400 grams on the scale, so they're pretty light, but not as light as the One Take 4 or Tatum 1. Those are like crazy light. As to how the Why Not .6 performs on the court, I had no issues with the cushioning setup. Transition from front to back is excellent. You do feel low to the ground, while the forefoot zoom buffs it up a little bit, so it's not too thin underneath your feet. There really isn't much of a compression around the heel, but landing a hard impact didn't really cause any discomfort from my experience. The traction was not bad either. I actually used these mostly on dusty courts. It wasn't like super sharp, but you can still get to hard stops pretty consistently. Just need to wipe off the dust pretty often. There is no squeak at all with this outsole, however, if that matters to you. Now with the fit, this time I would recommend going down a half size with this shoe. Before I purchased my pair, I did try them out in store in my true size, but comparing the fit side by side, the half size down was definitely much better. For a reference, I have slightly wider feet and very flat feet. So I can assure you that this shoe is very wide-foot friendly. Going true to size, I had quite some extra room, both width-wise and length-wise, in the toe box too. So half size down is for sure better to get a more secure and one-to-one fit. So please keep that in mind. Otherwise, the zipper, is it very functional so that the lockdown became much better? Not really, but it also didn't hurt having that on there. They took care of everything, so it didn't add much weight. The zipper around the collar area didn't rub against my ankle bone or anything, because there's another layer inside. In general, this shoe was a very easy ride, as in like it didn't take much time to get used to. Pretty lightweight and very breathable. Overall, I think this shoe is really not bad. Forefoot zoom is responsive, they're comfortable and super easy to break in. Pretty light on feet, but not to a point where you can't really feel anything. And this also should be fine for indoors and out. If it does end up being the last Westbrook shoe, I think they close it out on a good note at least. But let me know how you feel about these down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.